Welcome to our channel. Welcome to another one of our videos. Today we're going to talk about Rivian. Yes, those electric trucks and SUV market. We're going to cover the CNBC report that just came out. There's two different sides on CNBC Fast Money, folks. We're going to cover that, dig into that. But before that, we're going to show you our positions. We're going to also cover the articles. We got numerous articles that came out on the bull side and the bear side. And then we'll check out the stock performance too as well today. We know we had a bloodbath going on out there, and we want to go through that. And if you're new to our channel, go ahead and click any of the money icons below to review our past videos. Please smash that like button and subscribe. So let's get busy. Here is our Rivian position. We own 200 shares. Our cost basis between the two numbers is $135 a share. But based off of all our covered call premiums and our options, we even bought a put option, which also gave us $959 worth of ammunition, brought our cost basis down to $114.50 for the break-even point. And what are we trading? Somewhere around $112 right now. So we're doing pretty good at picking up this premium to adjust our cost basis. Basically, all our options are closed out for the month of November. They came out to $20,814 for the month of November. As premiums and profits combined, as well as our profits came out to $85.20 for the net, and we still have a couple days left of this month, which puts us around 5.76% return for 1 month. Rivian, look at what happened today. Look, the markets were all red. They were all down greater than 2%. The Russell was down 3.67%. The Russell and the NASDAQ affected the stock price. And that's why we're sitting about at the 112. Plus there's some other news that came out that also affected the share price while we're down here. And we'll cover that as well here in a minute. Now the volume here, look at the volume. It's only 9.8 million shares traded. The average volume is normally 59, almost 60 million shares. First item we're going to cover is Amazon-backed EV firm Rivian delays deliveries of the R1S SUVs. Amazon-backed electric vehicle maker Rivian has started notifying customers who had reserved the R1S SUV of delivery delay, media outlets reported on Wednesday. That's when the share fell 4.5% down to 114. That's how we got to 114. Before we took this other drop because the overall market dropped. The company had earlier said the R1S would begin production at Normal, Illinois plant in December, with the first deliveries expected in January. Rivian has now started sending emails to customers informing them. Now the windows has been changed between May and July at the earliest. If you guys think back of Tesla, there's been many a times that Tesla had to send out messages to their folks when they started their company up and tell them that everything's been pushed back and pushed back. Same thing happened to these guys here. The startup flush with cash and a successful $100 billion valued IPO has announced plans for a second U.S. plant and eventually wants to open plants in Europe and China as well. It has not provided a location or time frame for the second plant. So the shares have surged as much as 53% from the IPO. IPO was about $78. I'll place this article down below so you can review it. The bears really like to hear that stuff to pressure the stock to go down lower. You know that it dropped 4.5% respectively in one day. Now, this article just states the Rivian and a bunch of other IPOs were stung by the sell-off on Friday. The reason why there was a sell-off today, as you guys know, is this COVID thing is starting up. It's another variant out there. Any type of news that comes out like that, there's going to be an overreaction the first day or so. They talk about different IPOs and the amount of money they raise and everything. I'll place this article down below. Now, this article is very, very interesting. 3 reasons Rivian could be a great buy now. This is real good news for the bulls. Rivian is disrupting the truck and SUV market in all the right places. A modular foundation for customer and commercial vehicles could be a key to success. Brand awareness for Rivian is booming. More of the company's news gets out there about the company, about their about their product. If the product becomes more reliable than other trucks out there, this company could boom, just like a Tesla. Few stocks capture the market's imagination and eerie, quite like Rivian, the electric vehicle EV startup that's only recently started generating revenue. Shares more than doubled from the IPO price. Like I stated, it was $78 per share, but has fallen sharply from their highs because, folks take profits. Those who question Rivian's evaluation seem to have control of the market today. And then they're talking about the disruption in all the right places. They're talking about Rivian is also entering a high margin market that's been untouched by electric vehicles, trucks, and SUVs. Tesla has made a crossover but hasn't made any trucks or SUVs out there yet. So this SUV looks pretty cool looking, and it's an electric vehicle. A foundation to build on is because they got lots of orders from Amazon for 100,000 delivery trucks. And they're talking about the brand awareness is improving quickly. Just like the Tesla name, Rivian's name is jumping up there. People are talking about it more and more. Reasons to like Rivian stock today, there are plenty of reasons. The company hasn't proven it has the ability to build vehicles at scale or profitability, but we don't know how quickly the company will be able to expand into new plants or new vehicles. But their bullish side of the story too. Rivian is building a business model that's disrupting in all the right places of the auto business, has platforms to build on, and is building a formidable brand. Don't discount the importance of these factors in building a great business long term because of lots of the same playbook Tesla has used for a decade. But instead of paving the road itself, the company has learned from Tesla's wins and mistakes. All right, let's check out the CNBC video.
Rivian is down, 12.5%, almost 13% today. You own Rivian, so how do you factor that into what you just said with the others?
I own Rivian calls now. As you recall last week when I was on with you, I said I traded out of the stock at 160, 105 to 160. You don't want to look a gift horse in the mouth. And then I put on a spread, the 160, 190 spread, Scott. I have since now rolled that down to the 120, 150 spread. Because I still like the play, but I wanted to take some of that off.
He rolled down his call options on this because the share price has been dropping.
And I want to bring Jim in because I want to have a little bit of a debate on this. Jim, you bought Rivian puts in your personal account, brand new.
Now let's see what Farmer Jim has to say.
Give me the reasoning behind that, and then if we need to have a little debate on whether these stocks have all gotten so far ahead of themselves, we can do that.
Yeah, so Scott, I bought 120 strike puts on Friday in Rivian. They expire this coming Friday. So right now it's working out fine. I do want to stress this is just for me personally. I don't buy options for clients because sometimes these things can go to zero. But I said to you on the show a week and a half ago that this is a case of the emperor is not wearing any clothes. For this stock to have a market cap greater than GM is nonsensical.
Well, you heard from Farmer Jim. He's on the bear side of the house. Now, he only done these options for 1 week. Now, looking at the options, those 120s, as you can see right here, I'm looking at the 120s. They closed out at $8.10. Farmer Jim here, within 1 week from last Friday to this Friday, so he made 100% return by buying a put in 1 week against the stock. But as you know, puts, if you're betting against them within 1 week, you never know. The market could go in the other direction as well. I appreciate everybody watching the video today. If you bought any puts, just like Farmer Joe did on the Fast Money folks, or did you buy any calls on the stock, go ahead and share them down below as well for us. And tell us what your outcome was. I want you all to be safe out there. Remember, diversify, diversify, diversify. And please smash that like button and subscribe so you can get our future content. Until next time, this is Sonny. I'm out.